What up, man? How are you?
Good. I have to say,
What?
I can't say, I can't tell you.
Why can't you? How are you going to start off a podcast with I can't say something that I'm laughing about?
I just thought of it, but you're going to have to wait. You're just going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait.
I'm not good at waiting.
You're going to have to.
Oh.
You only have to wait a week. You only have to wait a week.
Okay.
Yep. 5 days. You only have to wait
5 days?
Yep. Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
So, how are things going?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back from travels. Thankfully.
Yeah, I know. Well, you've been traveling. I just got back from travel. That time of year. You know, it's funny because I went to Atlanta, and my trip was supposed to fly in on Saturday, but they had a big ice storm that
I
came
heard
in.
the rumor.
Oh, gosh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
And I was going to fly in early and then go visit family and then go to work the week. But because of the storm, had I visited family, I would have gotten stuck, and I couldn't have come back to the office. So, I'm just going to delay the flight. Plus, Delta was recommending everyone delay the flight or it's going to be canceled. And so we had a lot of people flying from all over the U.S. coming into this meeting. 3 people ended up not coming. They couldn't get flights out there out of Texas.
Not surprising.
Couldn't get out. One guy out of California, he was flying from a small airport, and he could not get a flight out, so he didn't get to come either. So I guess maybe 4 people didn't get to go. But by the time I got there, I think I landed, it was like 16 degrees, super cold. Like it was really cold the entire week.
For Atlanta?
For Atlanta.
That's
really cold.
really crazy.
It was super cold. Normally I stay downtown is where I typically stay, but there was some type of event going on, so all the hotels were sold out. So I had to stay 2 miles up the road. So I'm like, 2 miles, that's an easy walk. Well,
Not at 16 degrees, it's not.
it was about, in the morning, it was about 20 degrees, but it was sunny, like no clouds. So I'm like, oh, this will be fine. I got about a half mile in, and the wind was just whipping my ears. Oh, man, they were frozen. That was a bad time.
Did you walk the full 2 miles,
Oh,
or
yeah,
you,
of course
you
I did.
quit and call Uber?
Oh, no way, dude. Of course I
Man,
did. Walked the way.
you're a machine.
And
No,
so
let me ask you a question though. Did you walk back?
I did.
Wow. What was it? Well, it wouldn't have been that cold then, was it?
It was probably in the 30s.
Oh, okay. That's
I mean,
still
it was
pretty
still cold.
That's still pretty
It was
cold.
So cold.
Yeah.
So the next morning, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do an Uber the next morning because I want to get early so I can get a hot chocolate because I didn't get hot chocolate the first morning. So I took an Uber.
And we know you're grouchy without your hot chocolate.
I'm not grouchy, but I do like my hot chocolate to start the day. It took me as long to take an Uber, maybe longer than.
Oh,
it
'cause
did
you have to
just
wait
walk.
for it to
I
show
have to
up.
Wait for it to show
Yeah.
up, and then you have to sit in the traffic.
Yep.
Then, because they're doing construction, he had to go away around, and so I finally got out of the Uber and said, "I'll just go from here," because it was taking too long, and I was going to be late. So
So you still end up walking.
I ended up walking part of the way, and then the rest of the week I ended up walking the whole time. Anyway, but Saturday after I left, they got snow.
Really?
They got snow. So both weekends. So crazy weather.
Wow.
I know whenever time you travel, like especially if I travel in the winter, I want to go to a place where it's better weather.
Yep.
I don't like to go a place where it's like freezing cold and worse, but so be it.
Well, I was in Chicago first week of January, and we get there on a Tuesday, and I'm wearing a T-shirt and a thin, like a quarter zip. That's all I needed that Tuesday.
How do I know that that's all you had?
Oh, because I sent you a picture. I had to annoy you. That's right. So, but I woke up the next morning, look outside, just fresh snow everywhere. Had to wear it. We went out the night. Had to wear my big trench coat, and everything, and multiple
Do you
layers.
not look at the weather report?
I do. Yeah, no, I do. But when I got up in the morning,
for the
I just
city that you're going to.
I do. That's why I brought the big thick trench coat. I mean, I had all the warm gear that I needed, but it just in less than 24 hours, they went from a T-shirt and a thin 3/4 zip to trench coat, multiple layers. Chicago's crazy, and it was cold.
Oh, it gets freezing cold there.
Stupid cold, and it got colder like a week later. It was in the negatives. No, thank you.
No, thank you. All right, so let's see what's been going on.
We had a few things. We had a couple cool coffee and cars. We
Yeah.
did a really amazing drive.
Yeah, I had a cool drive.
That drive was stunning. What else? I think we changed the oil in the car.
Oh yeah, so Gene showed up here, and
Today.
today he showed up today to go do the oil change, and
Plied him with pizza.
he bribed me with pizza, and so he shows up, and I'm looking around, like, where's the pizza? I go look in the trunk.
No,
nope.
he's not.
Look in the back seat. Nope. Front seat. Nope. There's no pizza. There's no pizza.
I don't know
So
what kind of pizza you have. That's what
Gene
that's
sent me a
what
text saying,
Uber
"Hey,
Eats is for, man.
hey,
You order it.
Can we do the podcast and pizza?" I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty good." Oh, and can we do the oil change? Okay. Yeah, sure. So he came with.
Well,
two
actually,
of the
what
three
was your
things.
text back? You said, "Oh, you're gonna bribe me with pizza." I'm like, yeah, of course I am.
But the bribe has to follow through.
Did I not ask you while we're working on it to order the
okay.
pizza? Because
He then does say, "Hey, can we order?"
because
pizza?
we're not going to eat pizza while we're working on the car.
Well, I did all the work.
Well, yeah.
So we got
That's
the
so
oil
funny.
change. No surprises there.
Nah, 6 quarts cost for 7.
Yeah.
That's a small for a V6. That does seem like an awful lot.
Seems like an awful lot.
For
we
the-
only put 6 in. We changed the filter too. So
It's a CT4V Blackwing for those of you who don't know, and we just had to change the oil. It was in dire need of changing. It was black.
Super black.
But yeah, it calls for 7 quarts. We put 6 in, and that was plenty.
Yeah, it was to the top.
I was just surprised. It is a small motor, even though it's a twin turbo V6. I didn't think it'd use all 7.
I didn't look it up, so I'm trusting Gene. Can look things up properly.
Yeah, I know.
You never know.
Sometimes I read, sometimes I don't. Just ask my wife.
It was super fast though. It's great when you got a
Oh,
lift.
it's easy.
Drive up on. The scissor lift is great too, but you got to get the pucks out and you got to get everything lined up. Man, putting up the 4 posts, you drive up it goes.
That's so
Probably
much
took, what,
nicer.
15 minutes maybe?
Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah, super quick. Okay.
With a hot oil, it just comes
Yeah, it was
spewing
super
out.
hot. Yeah, it was super hot. I should put a disclaimer that I'll only change the oil when it's lukewarm. Okay, so let's talk then about cars and coffee. Was the first thing probably this year.
The LeMays, right?
Yeah, the one at LeBay. So that used to be Tacoma Cars and Coffee that they did somewhere else. I think it was at a park that they used to, and whoever the hosting people, they went and talked to LeMay, and they moved it from wherever it used to be at that park to.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it used to be somewhere else.
Okay.
Them partnering with LeMay, which I don't know why I never thought of it.
They have the space. It's a really nice facility.
Why hasn't someone ever done Cars and Coffee at LeMay before?
Yeah.
Because that is such a great location.
So now LeMay used to do one. It was done with Seattle Coffee and Cars.
It was.
And it's done at their other facility,
Spanaway.
the one in Spanaway, right.
Yep.
Which is a really cool one as well.
In the
and
summer
that's
it is.
or in summer, right. And that's a massive facility.
That's a big one because it's all on grass.
Yep.
So it's good in the summer. But this one, being by the museum, all pavement, great location,
Except,
except, I
Except-
thought about it too when I heard they're moving over and it's going to be good weather. So I'm like, oh, probably a good chance that people show up. Even at Griot's in the winter, if it's good weather, probably 100 cars.
yeah,
or so.
maybe, yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be at least that, maybe a little bit more because it's LeMay. I was not prepared for,
no.
for what we saw. So I got
Not
there.
remotely prepared.
I forgot what time I got there. I think it started at 8. Did it start at 8 or 9?
No, it started at 9.
Started at 9. Okay, so I'm like, I want to be there about 8:40, 20 minutes early. That should be plenty of time to get parking. So I leave here about 8:10, something like that. And as I'm trying to determine my route, I'm coming down, and I'm like, I'll just jump up on I-5, and then you get off of I-5. But I'm like, I'll just go the back way. So glad I did the back way.
Yeah, clearly.
Because we know what happened here in a second. But I go the back way, and there's a whole bunch of cars coming up by the woodshed trying to turn in. And I'm coming up, and it's just me. I'm the only car. And so people let me in. So it was super nice. They let me pop in. And there's a line of cars. I can see a line of cars. And I go in. I think I took one of the last couple of spots, maybe 2 or 3 spots. And so I was happy that I was able to get parked because once I got out, I went and found you and Rob. There were, I don't know how many cars there were. I'm going to guess 400 or 500 cars.
Mhm.
Easy. They were backed all the way out onto I-5. I mean, if you think about how long that road is to go from the car museum down by
In
the
front
Tacoma
of
Dome,
Tacoma Dome, right?
then go
Yep.
back and then back up on I-5. I mean, that's probably half a mile, maybe.
Yeah, but remember though, there's also when you get off on 133, you have to go around the
Oh,
backside,
that's right.
and you come up. So there's also that whole
You're
line
right.
as well.
You're right.
It was insane, and the unfortunate part
Oh, God.
was so when I got there, I got there like 8:20, 8:30, and we were gonna where when you were gonna pull up and park in the
in the
upper
top,
level, right?
yep.
I was like 2 or 3 cars away from being able to pull in. So I had to do a U-turn around, and then I pulled in, and I parked right next to the EV spot because I'm anti-EV. So I just was being obstinate. I said,
I know you're right there.
We're going to park here and take a bunch of pictures of us being anti-EV." But then they've got the other parking lot right behind it that they did not let anybody park in, which I still to this day don't understand why. And then there's the one that's way in the back, the big one that we've done some car shows in before. Someone said did they just resod the thing, or is it they did something with the grass recently, or whatever it was? They did something. They wouldn't let anyone park on it. That would have alleviated most of the issue.
Yeah.
They had people parking down the side ramp, the side of the
both
thing,
sides.
on both sides.
Yep.
It was surprising how many people were trying to get there.
I mean, it was cool to see that many
Yeah.
people show up. Now, this happens second Saturday, I think is when it is second.
Yeah, I think so.
Because Grio's is first, so I think they're second. If they don't figure it out the second time,
Yeah.
no one's going to come back.
No.
I mean, people are going to be super frustrated.
Yeah, and the other thing too, which made it even worse, is that was the weekend of
Monster Jam.
and there's like 3 different sessions of Monster Jam throughout the day, so the parking lot was being used for that as well.
But did you go and look at the parking lot?
No.
The amount of people that show up for Monster Jam at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, there wasn't hardly any. When
There
I
was
drove
hardly
by,
anybody
yeah,
there.
yeah,
so
yeah.
they had more than enough time to let people park, kick you out, then open it up for Monster Jam. They could have just probably done logistics a little bit better.
Yeah. Hopefully they use this as a learning experience.
Hopefully.
And by the way, they need more than one coffee shop.
Oh my God.
That line, yeah, no. Even I was like, "Now let's drink my water. I'm not getting in line for coffee."
But good collection of cars.
Really unique stuff that I haven't seen. Some stuff I haven't seen before.
There was a lot. I mean, typically when you go on a regular basis, you'll see a lot of the same type of people. But I don't know what percentage, but I'm going to say probably 75% of the people were probably
Yeah.
cars I hadn't seen before.
Yeah, it's nice to see stuff you don't normally
Yeah,
see.
a good mix of. I mean, it's all probably modern stuff. Probably from mostly I would say from the 80s, 90s
Mm-hmm.
upward. Usually, unless you go to like a Griot's themed event, you won't see like muscle cars or
Yep.
old cars. You won't take. I did see a C. They did have a C2, I think, Corvette C2. I
Mm-hmm.
think was out there, but
They had the one teal blue 720,
oh yeah,
the McLaren 720.
Yeah, we used-
Looks so. Or was that a 750?
no, it was a 7. I think it was a 720.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
720.
yeah, it was a 720.
Beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, that was good. That was good. It had a couple of GT3s. I don't know if they had an RS.
I didn't see any RSs though.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
GT3. But yeah, anyway, that was good. That was a good event.
Yeah.
And then that was on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and then on Sunday we got up bright and early.
Oh yeah, right. The very next day we did
The very
the
next day we get
yeah.
up early because it's going to be another gorgeous winter day here in the Northwest. Sunny. It was going to be sunny, and so no one other than you and Alberto responded that they wanted to get up. And it was going to be chilly. I'm not going to lie. It was cold that morning.
It was
really
cold.
And so our start point for this route was going to be
It's like an hour and a half away from
hour
my
and a half
house.
just to get
Just to get to the start point. Yeah.
But it's a route that we hadn't done yet. And I do have a connecting route that goes from our starting point down to a place that we've gotten a picture before at what is that place? Like an old timey gas
Yeah.
station.
Yeah.
So I have a route that goes between the two, but we hadn't done from the starting point upward to the lake that we went on. So we met there at 6:30. Yeah, we're supposed to be there at 6:30.
No, we met. No, it was 7:30, and
Was it 7:30?
he showed up.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be 7:30.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you and I got there. I
we
got
got
there
there-
at 7:20.
Yep.
You got there at 7:25.
Yep. Right
and
behind you.
we waited for our
And
boy
then
to show
we're
up.
like, Alberto, where are you?
Come
Where
on,
are you?
buddy.
Where are you? think he rolled in at like 7:50.
Yeah,
I
something
think
like
he
that.
rolled in.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but our text said that we're going to start at 8. I'm like, yeah, but right after it, we said, let's meet at 7:30. I got to give him a hard time.
Alberto, we love you, brother.
Yep. So the cool thing is that even though there's only 3 of us, I need to map out the route anyway. It was about hour and a half,
Yeah.
for about an hour and a half north, just straight north from our start point. I think we had, at the very beginning, we get onto the route, and there was that one vehicle. And within 1 mile, that vehicle pulled off. And for the entire trip, for an hour and a half, up to the turnaround point, we saw no cars.
Yeah.
Absolutely none. It was gorgeous.
Actually, I'm looking here. So the total was 74.2 miles.
Yep.
And actually, it says 2 hours and 18 minutes. But that included where we stopped and
Yeah.
walked around as
Yeah,
well. That's
yeah.
right. Got some amazing pictures. Oh,
But there was nobody up there.
nobody.
Nobody up there. We stopped in the middle of the road,
Oh, that's right. We got the pictures of all 3 vehicles.
all 3 cars.
Not right next to each other on the bridge.
Yeah.
Nobody came by.
Nobody came by. We did that on the bridge. So we took over the bridge, and then on the road, we took over all the, both lanes of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool pics. I mean, those look really good. But we get up to the lake, the dam, and we walk around, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes.
Something like that, yeah.
Kind of walk around, got some really good pictures. The sun was coming through those clouds.
And and it hitting the way the angle was creating a shadow in the clouds with the sun rays because of the trees and the tops of the mountains.
Yeah.
That is actually a picture that I made. I made that my I made that my wallpaper or my background on my phone. That was taken from this phone.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know it's not even altered. I mean,
no,
that
this
was
is not even
legit.
altered.
I saw that picture.
yeah, it's one of my most favorite pictures I've ever taken.
Yeah, that was really cool.
And I would love to say it was my artistic eye, but no, it's not. It's just God's beauty, man.
I know.
It was stunning.
It was really pretty. No one was up there.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody.
So on the way up there, no cars. But when we parked, we saw probably 2 or 3 cars that were probably workers that were working maybe at the dam. They kind of pulled in, and we didn't see them again. And then we walked around by the dam and saw the dam. It wasn't in operation. We head back down. I don't think we hit a car. Did we hit a car on the way
No,
down?
I don't think we did either.
I don't think we hit a
I
car
don't
on
think
the
we
way
did either.
either.
And the road, so there were some areas where, we're following Dan. And so it's Dan, myself, and then Alberto behind. And we have our amazing headphones on
Oh,
again.
my
And they just
gosh.
worked flawlessly, all 3 of us with these
so
headphones.
great.
Oh, it's just, you got to
It's changed the game so much.
It has changed the game. It really does. There were some areas that were a little sketchy because it was 22 degrees, 27 degrees.
up or down.
We're following Dan, and I see Dan's rear end of his car get a little squirrely, and like, yeah, let me dial this thing down a little bit.
We weren't even going
But
that
we weren't
fast.
going that fast.
No.
If it was a nice, sunny, hot day, we would have been moving. This ended up being one that my wife could have gone to, and she wouldn't have been sick because we were throwing the cars around. It was phenomenal. And just the roads themselves, the
route
views.
was really good vista, lots of continuous twists, turns, up, downs, like
And a very smooth road, surprising for being out in the middle of
being out in
nowhere.
I know we were talking
We're-
about
yeah.
how good that road was.
I expected it to be kind of janky, but it looks like a road they take care of.
Yeah, it was really good quality.
Really nice. Yeah.
So that was good. Fun drive. We get back and then kind of get back to we did a out and back, and then we took off.
Yeah.
But then because we're just driving interstate on the way back, we just had our headsets on and we just chatted the entire time.
Yeah.
Until we broke apart and we all went in different directions.
It really has. I was telling my wife, I said, those headsets, they've really changed the game in terms of how we communicate on that. Because we have the walkie-talkies as spares just in
Yep.
case. But as long as you're within, I don't know, we tested it out. All 3 of us were spread out. I took off and went pretty far ahead, and to see if Dan with the master headset, how far we could get. We were probably I was probably a quarter mile or more ahead of you.
Yeah.
And only reason we lost it is curvature of where we were going.
Curve, but when we get line of sight, we can still get it
Yeah.
as soon as you curve. But I mean, that's good distance.
It was more than enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to. I mean, I've got some. I think I've talked before, but I've got some 2, 3, 4 day routes that I've already got mapped out, several in the state, some out of the state. But to have more people with more headsets, that would be, that'd just be, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. That's I'm looking forward to that. It's people have to make the investment,
Yeah,
but
you gotta
it's not
make
that expensive.
No. It's when you compare using the radio that you can hardly hear and it's broken and it's cackling and you have to put it right up. Yeah. If you want to participate in drives and cruising and rallies, that kind of thing.
That and the app, the Rever app,
Yeah.
that's a good app.
That's a really good app.
Really good app.
Really good app.
And I think it was like $30 a year or something like that.
I got
it's
it on
not
Black
that bad.
Friday. I think they
Yeah.
do Black Friday for like $10 or
Yeah.
so. It's probably worth. It's probably worth $50 easy. It's
Yeah.
a solid app. Yeah, I use that to wrap. And I was just looking last weekend because I'm working on a new route, and I've got 45 routes that I've already got mapped.
On Rever?
Yep. And so now I've got them in individual segments, and now I'm trying to link them to other segments. So now you can go, a 2 hour here, a 2 hour here, a 2 hour here. So depending on how much time we want to go, I can start linking all these segments together. And Inside Rever makes it super easy.
Yeah. It's a really cool app. And you can post the links in the drive.
Yeah.
We were talking about adding video to it and starting to do some cool video series to that as
Yep.
well.
Looking forward to that.
If we can
too.
figure out how to record, we can do a podcast while driving.
Yeah,
There's cool options.
There's two guys that I listen to, and both of them have both done podcast while driving.
Yeah.
So it can be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can output the audio and record it. That'd be kind of fun on a long drive and have people chime in. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be kind of fun.
okay, so we did the drive, and then was it the next weekend? I think it was
Yeah,
the very next
I think it
weekend.
was the very next
We
weekend.
did Griots. We didn't even talk about Griots, but we did Griots. Then we did Tacoma, the LeMay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next weekend, Avance had one
Yeah, that's right.
at Pacific.
Pacific Raceways. Yeah.
So Gene, he's busting Alberto's chops. But we said,
There's a reason why, but go ahead.
we said we'd be there at 8:30. I said, hey, I'll pull off. I'll meet you guys as you're going in Pacific. I'll pull off to the right over by the carts. We'll be there at 8:30. So I get there a little bit early because I wasn't sure how many cars. It was a beautiful weekend, beautiful weather. It's Avant, so there's probably going to be a lot of people
Yeah.
that are going to probably show up. And it's at a track. All those things probably going to get a lot of people. And so I show up at 8:30, and there were cars starting to line up, but it wasn't a line quite yet. So I show up at 8:30 or about 8:25, and I sit there, and then right on the dot 8:30, Alberto pulls up right beside me. I'm like, hey.
I can't believe Alberto beat me, man. That's ridiculous.
I'm telling you. Alberto pulls up. I'm like, hey, have you seen Gene? He's like, nope. I'm like, all right, it's 8:30, and there's cars starting to pile in. So I'm like, we'll try to hold a spot. So we go ahead and go in. We get parked. Within probably 10 minutes of us getting there, there was a line of cars that were waiting to get parked because we came in, we just rolled in and then parked where they kind of pointed. But within 10 minutes, there was a line.
Mm-hmm.
And so we tried to hold a spot for Gene, but they wouldn't let us hold a spot. So we're like, well,
It's on
late.
me. It's my fault.
He's late. So we waited.
8:50.
9 o'clock,
It's 8:50,
9
but
o'clock.
we'll go at 8:50.
8:57. Gene,
Last offer, 8:53.
I look over there. I'm like, hey, is that Gene? And we're kind of squinting because a little bit further away. I'm like, oh no, sorry, that's just a blue. That's a blue Corolla. And
There were a lot of Corollas in line.
there are a lot of Corollas.
A lot of Corollas.
I've never seen. I didn't know. It makes sense. There's a Corolla group, but they were in force.
They were in force.
They
They're
were
probably
in
what,
force.
10?
Probably.
Yeah, at least 10.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Cool
them.
looking. Yeah.
So Alberta and I were joking.
GR Corolla, by the way, not
Yeah,
just a
GR.
plain Corolla.
So we joke about Eugene's Corolla fetish that he's got, but that wasn't him. So we're waiting, and so now it is like 9 o'clock at this point, and I look over. I'm like, hey, is that Gene? No, it's a blue Honda Civic.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I took a
that
picture,
type
we
R.
sent it to you.
That's
said-
right, yeah.
Said, hey, Gene, are you here? Oh, no, it's not you. And so I think shortly, I don't know, not too far behind that Civic is when you pulled in.
Yeah.
And so it's funny.
So, okay, and you know what happened? You know why I was late?
No, I figured because you had Liz.
Right. Well, that's why. So I pull into the parking spot, and these guys walk out, and they saw, you guys said you saw someone in the car.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And it'd be my wife. She came with me. She came with me. I told her, I said, I want to leave by like 8:15. She went 8:30. I said, no, like 8:15. She's like, no, 8:30. I said, no, 8:15. We can meet because we're only 15 minutes away. Let's meet there at 8:30. She's like, 8:30. And we left at 8:35. And then I was kind of annoyed, so I should have texted you guys, but I didn't.
Well, as soon as I saw it was Liz, I'm like, oh,
Now we
that's
know.
why.
Yeah.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
She's not going to leave early.
Nope. My wife would never do one of those cruises where I'll get up at 5:15 in the morning and get on the road.
Oh, she wouldn't do that?
She'll never do that. No. She's not built that way.
So, okay, let me take a sidetrack here real quick.
She doesn't love it as much as you and I do.
Yeah.
We just have passion for it. For her, she has done it before. I shouldn't say she never will. When we did I think it was 2 years ago, we did the Mount St. Helens cruise. That one she did with us, but I think we got up at like 6. So earlier than she would normally get up.
Well, there's this route that I just mapped out, and it's a 2-day one, and you spend the night over by Winthrop, Washington.
Okay.
Gorgeous little, I don't know if it's not a bed and breakfast. It's kind of like, they're cabins. That's what they are. They're cabins by the river. Really quaint little place. And the route that I've got takes about 6-7 hours to get there. So it's a great drive, like beautiful, you stop for lunch and that kind of stuff. You get there at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then you got time to do whatever, chill out, go eat dinner, whatever. But there's another from there. We then go home, but go home a different way, and it's again about 6 hours. But from that place, there's an out and back that's about 2.5 hours round trip from that spot. But it's not on the way. You have to go up and then you come back.
Yeah.
And then you finish. So I'm thinking about maybe adding that. If people want to get up early, you could go do it and then come back, and then people that don't want to go, like if they're spouses, then we could come back, pick up,
Oh, I see what
grab
you're saying.
them, and then
Yeah.
we can continue the route.
Yeah.
So that might be something that they might like to do
Maybe.
if they want to get up early.
Yeah, not her. My wife's not down with that. My kids, they're not down with that either. But they were teenagers. At least my youngest is a teenager. He's not getting up early unless. No, not even. There's no
Yeah.
unless. He's not getting up early. Period. End of discussion.
Okay, so back on the Pacific, they had a good turnout.
Yeah.
They didn't have as near. I don't know how many cars they had. Not as many that would have been at LeMay's though.
Right. That is correct.
But
And
they had a good amount of cars.
they had a good amount.
One thing that they said that they were going to do parade laps, and so
Oh yeah.
we've done parade laps like when we went to Daytona. We're hitting 100 miles an hour on the track, right? So those are parade laps, but you're still moving pretty quick. But then we've also done parade laps where, like at Coda last year, where we were going like 50 miles an hour. Can't really go.
No.
They want to let you go much faster than that. Although Robert tried. I think we talked about that in the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's
when
right.
he tried to pass
in the
lead
red.
car.
Yeah.
He tried
yeah.
to pass the lead car. But
Yeah, that was not the move.
here, I'm like, well, maybe because it's our local track. Maybe they'll let us go somewhat fast. At least on the straightaway. So I went and talked. I'm going to butcher her name. Shabby, the Avance Northwest. She took
Yeah.
over for Chrissy. I said, hey, you're doing a parade lap. She's like, yes, but before you sign up, let me tell you that you're only going to be going about 5 miles an hour. And I'm like, what? She said, yeah, we're getting all the cars that want to go on the track at once. So we're only going to be going about 5 miles an hour. And so, do you remember the line of cars that were lined up to go on the track?
I remember because it blocked both sides of the road, and they
Yes.
had to come clean it out.
There
Yeah.
were, I don't know how many cars there were.
Oh, I got to believe there's probably 100 cars.
Oh, there's probably 100
At least
cars.
100 cars in
So if you
line.
think about 100 cars, the track's only 2 miles.
Yeah, I
maybe?
think so. Something like
About
that.
2 miles. Yeah, they'll probably go tip to end, right?
Yep.
You know, nose to end with all the cars. So yeah, they did some like I'm
That
not-
would not have been fun.
I'm not-
That would have been more annoying, especially for guys like you and I who actually we track our cars.
Yeah,
If I'm going to go, I want to go. Even if I'm not going 10/10, I'm only going 5/10. Let me do that. But going 1/10, no,
So I'm
I
like, yeah,
can't.
forget it. So
Nah.
we just walked around. A lot of
Yeah.
good car. We met two new
That's right.
people there
That are going to sign up.
join. Yeah, join
Yeah,
the club. Oh man, Kevin is one, and I think Tom. No, that's the other guy. We skipped Tommy. We have to come back and talk about Tommy. Sorry, Tommy. We'll come back to you. But at Pacific, Kevin and I forgot. Was it Mark?
I can't remember.
Oh man, sorry guys.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't
First,
remember.
Yep.
Two new members that are going to be joining, and the one guy, I think his name's Kevin. He was funny because he's like, "Hey, I've been on the Facebook group for a while. I've been lurking. I haven't really done anything because I wasn't sure if what the group was like. Is it basically? These are my words. I'm not his words. My words are, hey, I didn't want to, get with a whole bunch of old people that are kind of out.
That's right. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
So we're definitely not an old people's group.
No.
A lot of good activity. So met him. The other guy, I think it was Mark. So that was cool to meet both of them. Walked around, had a good time. A couple hours. Was there for a couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours. Yeah.
2 hours, and then we peeled off and then head back. I want to go back to LeMay car show or
Okay.
the Cars and Coffee. Tommy. So we were sitting there, and Alberto comes up, and he's
With
like,
his boss.
with his boss. He's like, "Hey, I got somebody you got to meet. You got to meet this guy." Alberto had told me in the past about his boss. He got his boss listening to us. He, on occasion, Alberto's like, "Man, yeah, my boss. He really likes what you guys do. He'll put it on like on the drive or something." So I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And so we got
That's kind of neat.
We actually get to meet him, right? Alberto brings him up and introduces us to him, and super cool guy.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing against him is he drives an electric car.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, Tommy. He has a Chevy. He's got a Chevy Blazer EV. Nice vehicle. It's not bad. It is. It's a nice vehicle.
Yeah, sure it is.
It's an EV.
It's still an EV.
I mean, I get.
Sorry, Tommy.
For daily
Much
drive,
respect, but it hurts.
I would feel better if he had like a boom box that had like a V8 sound that he was like thumping.
Nice. Nice.
But I would say for a commuter, daily commute.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's the way to go.
It really is,
It is
actually.
the way to go.
Yeah,
so
no
much
doubt.
cheaper, efficient. All that's good. But it was really cool to meet him. That was pretty cool. So shout out to Tommy. Okay, I guess that's
It's kind of all the updates.
those are probably
Yeah.
all. Yeah, that's probably all the updates.
So what are we doing this year?
Oh wait, we got to say one thing because you said you want to talk about it in my garage.
Oh, that's right. All right, so let me tell you something about Dan. Dan's mindset, and I love it, by the way. I love to bust his chops whenever I can, but I can't bust it here. When Dan does something, he does it correctly, and his mindset is, cry once or buy once, cry once kind of thing, and he does things very detailed oriented, which is outstanding. Very military of you, by the way, which is the way it should be. So he was telling me about this new organizational system that he purchased, and I'll let him talk about it though. But I saw it today, and man, I got to go buy a bunch of tools. I need more. I need more tools now. I need boxes,
You
and
just
I
have to
need.
go buy tools so you can organize it.
I have a lot of tools. I just don't have them organized. I've got them in bags and random stuff, man. I am so jealous. It is such a nice kit. Talk about this kit. It is so cool.
Okay, I have always organized my stuff. Like things go in a place. There's a place for everything, and everything should be in that place.
Yeah, like all the random sockets go in a bag, right? Isn't that normal for you?
Man, that would drive me insane.
Yeah, I know it would.
My son.
I kind of want to mess your stuff up just to watch you lose it.
My son,
then walk away.
Okay, I got to do a little sidebar here. We have a woodshed. We burn wood during the winter for heat my son will bring the wood in from the woodshed into the garage, and then that gives us about a week's worth of wood. He will use a hand truck, a dolly, and then he'll use a ratchet strap to tie it down. So instead of like making a couple of smaller loads, he does one ginormous load, puts a ratchet strap. Efficient.
Very efficient.
I can appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get done with the ratchet strap, you put it back where the ratchet straps go.
And where do the ratchet straps go, Dan?
Because I have a designated place
course
for
you
all
do.
my ratchet straps, right? And so the last couple times, he wraps it up. So he didn't used to wrap it up properly. You know, you roll it around to get it tight. You put the strap around it so it's all.
Did you give a block of instruction on how to do that?
I did.
Okay, so
I sure
I
had
just
to
want to make
give
sure.
block instruction. Because before he was just kind of just tying it up and just throwing it in there. So now at least he puts it up properly, but he doesn't put it in the right location. He puts it in a different location that's easier for him. So I'm like, why are you putting it up here when it goes down here? He said, well, it's easier because I just open the door and I just get it. I said, yeah, but if I did that for everything, then this area would be all junky because it's the stuff I go get.
Mm-hmm.
So put it where it needs to go because you only do it once a week. So just put the strap back where it goes. So this morning I go out to get an extension cord, and guess what I find?
Ratchet straps.
The ratchet strap is put up where it's not supposed to go. Okay, so back to organization. So I always want to organize everything.
Yeah.
Just more efficient. You can see things. Just as I say that, my son walks in the door. You missed it, Brett. I was just giving a story about you.
Oh, no, which one?
About the ratchet strap.
You should have seen his face.
Okay, so
Back to the long good time.
so I want to organize everything, and I've got lots of tools. I've got everything kind of organized within drawers. Slider drawers. I got rolling toolboxes, so they're all in drawers. They're all laid out flat, so you can open the drawer and you can see what they are. But it's not an efficient use of space,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you think about wrenches, right? I mean, I probably have 40 different wrenches from all the way from like 4 millimeter all the way up to like 30 millimeter, and then also for standard, very, very small, all the way up to like 1.5 inches. Those take up a lot of room. And if you start stacking them side by side, then you can't really see what size. You have to kind of peel through them. And then these sockets, you put sockets on those stupid holders, and you have to push them hard, and there's like a ball release. You got to kind of pull them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I've always wanted to organize them better. And so over the holidays, you get on one of those kicks, and I start going down a rabbit hole of trying to figure out what's the best way to organize. Well, I think I found it, and it's from a company called Toolbox Widget. Really, there's a couple of, there are lots of systems out there, and I probably watched, I don't know, 20 hours. I spent a lot of time researching what I thought would go best, what I liked, the good, the bad. And so I ended up going with Toolbox Widget. And the thing that I like about them is the bases are all magnetic. And so they adhere to the bottom of the tray, the toolbox tray. So even through the mat. So all of my drawers have liners, the soft liner. The magnet still has enough strength to go through it. So they're all black padded, so they don't make noise if you drop
Mm-hmm.
something. The base is magnetized, and then it's got a little stem that's got the size on it. It's either horizontal or vertical, depending if it's a socket, a wrench, or pliers, or whatever. On my socket drawer, I've got all together half, 3/8, and quarter all together now. So before I used to have 3 drawers where they're all spread out. Now everything's in one drawer, all the extensions, all the ratchets. They all have the sizes. You just pick them up. You don't have to unclip them. You just pick them up, and when they're out of the place, there's an orange marker that tells you, hey, you're missing a socket. So if you forget to put something up, you know right away that you've misplaced it. I have it for screwdrivers, for anything with a handle like screwdriver, chisel, pliers. All the pliers have got this organization, all the wrenches. Everything now is organized, and I went from, probably I probably saved 40% of my space
Really?
by organizing it. And so what that did is it freed up more stuff that I used to keep in boxes that I would have to go open the boxes to find out where it is. Now every tool that I've got is now laid out, easy access. I don't have to go hunting through boxes and where something is or a bag. I don't have to find that. Everything is laid out nice and neat.
What's nice about it too is when you pull off the wrench or you pull off the socket, it has got below it. It's got that orange
Yeah.
color, and so you have this visual that shows you what's missing.
It's great.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little. It's a nice little kit. It's a nice kit.
It's a super
Really
nice kit.
kit.
It took a while to organize. I went through trying to decide. Probably the hardest thing was trying to figure out where I wanted, which drawer do I want to do which thing. And so I settled with sockets here, different sizes of metric, standard, pliers, screwdrivers. I decided based on the thickness of, like, for example, the deep sockets, they can only go on one drawer because
Yeah.
they're so tall. But then I was trying to move stuff around, and the wrenches, because the wrenches sit at like a 60-degree angle or so, the 28, 30 millimeter, 1 inch,
bigger
1.5,
ones, yeah.
the big ones, they take up a lot of room. So that kind of forced me to go to a certain drawer size. But so I moved stuff in, and then I'm like, oh, it's not going to fit. I had to reorganize. So it probably took me two days to kind of figure all that stuff out, and then I got everything organized and laid out. But man, it's so
nice.
nice. It's so nice.
It's so nice. Yeah, that's a nice kit.
Nice
I like
kit.
it.
Okay, so
We're
what
talking
are
about this
what-
year.
What are we going to do for 26? Well, one thing that we do know,
Here we go.
We've talked about it before. This is
We
nothing
have.
new. We've talked about it.
Go ahead. Go ahead and say it.
I mean,
Go ahead and say what you believe is true, which we already know is not true. But go ahead and say it.
we know that this is the year of autocross. Sheen thought he knew.
I thought I knew.
He thought you knew.
I know where you're going.
You knew where I was going. For this year, a couple things going on. One is that track days, so that's nothing new. Working with the different clubs, with the V Club, so we can get track days. I mean, there's nothing new there. The thing that we do at the Ridge and ORP, so there's nothing new there. Last year I'm pretty sure we talked about it. V Club went in and we worked with Thunderhill Track. You didn't go.
No.
I think we're going to try to do it again this year.
Oh yeah.
Last year we did the 2-mile track. Oh yeah, we did, because I talked about my adventures with my truck.
the
What
truck,
happened?
yeah,
with
the,
cylinder 2 and 8.
yes.
That was so fun. We're going to try to do the 3-mile track this year.
Really?
Try to do 3-mile. Now we don't know what does that mean with the 3-mile versus the 2-mile, but we're going to look at trying to do that again this year as well. Now, last year I did Coda, drove down to Coda, and I'm glad that I did, because I had heard rumors last year that there might be changes coming to Coda, and sure enough, there are. I don't know if you heard about it, but
No.
they're going private.
Are they? What do you mean? Are they? They're not public now, are they? I'm thinking publicly held, privately held.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
see what you're saying. They're going to become a private
they're
club.
going to be like a Spring Mountain
Ooh.
thermal club. They're going to be that type.
Ooh. I can see why though.
Oh, I could too. I mean, there's a lot of money down there.
Yeah.
I want to say that the initiation fee, the buy-in fee, $250K. That's the buy-in, and then you've got the annual. I'm like, that's a whole different level. So this is the last. 2026 is the last year that is going to be public. Now they're probably going to be. We don't know if there's going to be HPD days, right? We don't know. It could be that it's locked down like Spring Mountain. You can only go if you know
If you're a member,
member,
right?
right?
Or if you know a member, right?
If
yeah,
you know a
yeah.
member, if you go there, if you're a member or you know someone, or if you go to, they do have events out there on occasion, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm sure Coda is going to be something similar. So I'm glad I got in, but this will be the last year.
That's well, so we were there not last year, the year before, or at least I was
Yeah,
there.
you're
not-
right. The year before.
Right, yeah. That's when you get recognized as the reserve driver for the Cadillac team.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. I got recognized.
And I started complaining about balance of power, BOP rules on go
You
karts.
just got to drive faster, man.
I got to lose a ton of weight apparently. I forgot where I was going with that whole thing, man. Where are they going with that now?
Coda private.
Coda. Oh, yeah. I still remember where I was going with that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I was
Okay.
going somewhere, but we'll figure it out.
So this year, so everything we talked about, that's just
Oh,
kind of.
I'm sorry. I didn't know where I was going.
Okay.
So when we were there 2 years ago, they were building like a roller coaster and
Oh, that's right. They were doing
and
another
they're
activity.
adding a lot more content and things to do there. So I can see that they've invested a ton of money in that place. So yeah, I can see it going private for sure.
It's a shame.
I agree. It's a shame.
It's not close to us, so it's a bummer for the community as a whole, but it's not like we can drive down there
No.
every other weekend to go. So I'm glad I got to check the box, though, to drive the Z06 at speed, on track, hit it hard. Like, I'm super happy that I'm able to get that done.
Well, we'll have hopefully at some point the Bremerton track, if that everything ever gets done,
You've been talking about that for
5 years.
at least
Yeah.
5 years. They've been talking about that.
It's been a minute.
Maybe. I mean, it'd be cool to have something that quality of a track up here. That would be.
I thought it was like $100 million, $130 million, something like that. Some
they're dumping
investment like that. Yeah.
crap load of money into there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, so I think stuff that I would like to be able to do this year, 3 mile. If we do 3 mile up Thunder Hill, will be kind of cool. Area 27,
Mm-hmm.
that'll happen again.
Up in
Since
Canada in September, right?
September in Canada. Now that I've got the in, I'm in. So once I got through that whole review, vetting, and all that kind of stuff, I'm now in. So if I want to get someone else, then I can help them get in. Because once you're in, then at least you have access. Because
Yep.
that's also a private track. You can't go there. And there's only a couple groups that they allow. And so if you can get in one of those groups, then at least you'll be able to go and do it. So I do want to do 27 again. And then I think we've been talking a lot about the different drives and cruises. I've got so many mapped out. I want to do at least two days and maybe a 3 day. I'd have an epic 5-day one that goes across Beartooth Pass.
I don't know that. Where's that at?
Oh, it's over by Montana.
Oh, okay, so it's that
Wyoming.
far. Okay.
So the route kind of starts in southeastern Washington, snakes through Idaho, and then back up to Wyoming and over to Montana, and then come back home. Other than the way back home or the way to the starting point, everything else is back roads, some of the best back roads in the country. Just amazing. But it's a 5-day trip. It's a significant investment.
Well, it's more.
Time.
We'd say it's more than 5 days because it's 5 days on the route, but you have to get down there to where you're going, and then you have to come back.
Yeah, so it's
coming back to the
it's
long
4
day.
days. It's a 4-day route, and then you got getting there and back. So I didn't count that in, but it's a 4 days for sure.
for sure.
So I don't think I can do the long one because we've got personal travel this year that we've got, and my daughter's graduating, a whole bunch of stuff. But I think we can definitely sneak in a couple of 2-dayers.
Well, it's probably good, honestly, to test out the group to
Yep.
see how many people want to come out and do it. And honestly, with respect to the V Club, which obviously we both love, I don't think that very many of them are going to go. I think it's probably going to be more people around the Avance Club.
Yeah.
Is what I would probably imagine who would want to go. We want to see our brothers and sisters in V's there a lot, but
Well, I've got two.
what we've seen so far is probably not many.
So I've got 3 people that are outside the V Club. One guy's got the Revuelto and the 296. He wants to go. I've got another friend that's got a 458 that is committed to going. And then I just met a guy that's got a 750. He's got a bunch of cars, but he's got a 750, and he does a lot of multi-day cruises. And he's like, "Yeah, just let me know when. I'd love to go."
We'll get your favorite. We'll get your favorite YouTubers to go with us. If they move up here.
That day I'm sick.
Yeah.
That day I'm sick.
He's calling out sick for the cruise.
So I don't know if we talked about it last year, but we didn't do it at all. If Packwood is still around, if I can't get a group, because I really was trying to get a group to go last year, but even if we don't get a group, I'd like to go back to Packwood and do
Autocross? Yeah.
At least one, maybe two, because they've sold that property to developers, and once they develop it, there's no place up here that has pavement that large, like nothing. So all the
Even Evergreen isn't as big?
Evergreen is dinky.
Really? Compared to Packwood? So I've never been to Packwood.
Packwood is ginormous. It's huge.
No, well, let me know, because I want to autocross some this year for sure.
Well, I'm definitely going to do it, because last year they talked about that might be the last year before they start developing. But if they haven't, then we'll definitely go this year, because it's not going to be probably not more than another year before that place is gone. And then you've got Shelton, Bremerton. Those are Evergreen. Those are all small, kind of dinky. So having a big, massive open area that's covered, you can sleep. They have, if you go, I've done tent camping there. And then Cheryl and I also stayed at a really cute little rustic hotel. It's really cool to go to. So anyway, that's really what I would like to be able to do. I've got a couple friends that want to go on track with me. And so it'd be cool this year if I could be able to get them in the car.
Just not someone who throws up.
Well, so did we talk about that?
I don't know. I don't think we did.
I can't remember. I don't have my notes in front of me.
Yeah, I don't think we talked about that.
Okay, so I'll apologize if we have, but I'll try to be super quick. I'm on the track with the 750.
Not an autocross, it's regular track.
No, this is the track. This is
right,
the
regular
ridge.
track, yeah.
And this is the next to last session of the day. At the ridge, you can go up there. You don't have to pay. You just go there to hang out and watch and whatever. A lot of people have been giving me lots of thumbs up and stuff around the car because it's a 750 out there. And I'm lined up because I always get lined up first, right? So you can try to get a couple of hot laps before you can get into traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So I lined up first, and this guy come over. He came over to the car and said, "Man, that car looks so fast on track." I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty quick." And he's like, what's it like? So he says something like, "What's it like?" I'm like, it's really fast. It's a lot of fun. He's like, "Would you ever let anyone ride with you?" I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "Really?" Like, as long as you have a helmet and you've signed your waiver. And so he ran back to the start gate tent. And so he grabbed a helmet. He signed something over there. And he came back. He's like, "Can I really go?" I'm like, "Sure." So he gets in the car.
Oh, boy.
Now, I've heard of people getting sick in the car, right? So I asked him, "How are you as a passenger?" Because as a driver, some people are okay as a driver. Some people can be good driver, but they're not a good passenger.
That's me.
Right.
I'm a good driver, not a passenger.
Because you're not in control of the vehicle. Your body does things differently, right? Because you're not in control. Mm-hmm. He's like, "Oh, I'm fine." I'm like, "Okay, if you start to feel weird, let me know." I said, "I don't talk while I'm driving, so don't talk to me. Don't do anything. There's no radio. I'm focused on driving. But if you need to get out of the car, you need to let me know. Just grab me, put your hand up, do something, let me know." "Okay, no problem." So you can only get, 8 to 10 laps a session?
Yeah,
okay,
about that, yeah.
So I get out, first lap, kind of a warm-up, not super hot, warm-up lap, and the second lap, I'm on it.
Especially because you're running all-terrain tires, or all season tires,
they
right?
All seasons, but
I thought they were all seasons.
No, but they're not. They're not like.
But they're not track tires.
They're not.
Okay.
Yeah, they're crappy El Crapos.
Ah.
Second lap, I hit it hard, right? So second lap, I'm going. So I do the second lap. I'm on the third lap, coming up to where it drops down the hill.
Yep.
So right after the.
That's what is that? 12.
Whatever. I'm on the straightaway right before
12.
it drops down.
Yep.
Dude's like waving his hand. And I'm like, "Do you need to get out?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "Okay." So thank goodness the pull-off is right down.
Yep.
So we pull off the track, and I pull back to the start gate, and I look over, and the guy has got his shirt up over his helmet.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
He is projectiling.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
Very disgusting. And so my first thought was, oh my gosh, he's ruined the interior of my car. That's the first thing I thought. 'Cause
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
safe. I'm not worried about him not being safe. He's totally safe. But I'm thinking about the interior. I'm like, just get out of the car, get out of the car, get out of the car. So how do I open it? Because he didn't know how to open the door.
Oh, yeah.
So I reach over, open the door, push the door open. He gets out of the car. And thank goodness that he pulled his shirt up, because as soon as he gets out of the car, his shirt comes on and all this stuff comes out, right?
Oh, you know what? I was not there. I did not see it, but I tell you what, right now, I can smell it.
Yes, right.
Right? I know that smell.
So I was just so distraught that happened. So I pull off, right? I pull over to the restroom, and I get out of the car because I want to go inspect it. Thank goodness there was like a little bit on the seatbelt. So I went in the bathroom, got a wet paper towel, and I was able to wipe it off. You could smell inside the car, but it looked like everything else was completely fine. That guy walked over from the start gate because he saw me. He pulled over, so he walked over there, and he is super apologetic. Like, really, I mean, he is genuinely sorry that happened, and like, I don't even want to talk. Like, I appreciate you being sorry, but I don't want to talk to you at all. And he's like, "What can I do to help?" And I'm like, I don't need you to do anything. Let me just take care of it, and I'll talk to you later. So I clean it up. I go back to the start. I'm like, "Hey, I want to drive with the windows open and aired out." So they let me go. There's like, I think the checker flag was getting ready, or maybe I think I said, "How many laps?" And they said 2 laps. I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna go out." So I roll the windows down, drive out there, just let the air out.
Yeah.
So then I pull back in, and then I go, and the guy walks over, and I'd calmed down at that point. I'm no longer like super irate.
Yeah.
And so he comes over, super nice guy, and so we chatted for like half an hour at that point, maybe 20 minutes or so. And
He changed shirts, did he not?
yeah, he changed shirts.
Okay.
But his helmet, oh man. So he told me is that he was starting to feel sick after the thumb, the straightaway.
Yeah.
He's starting to feel sick, like he's feeling that
Nauseous,
feeling,
yeah,
that
yeah.
nauseous feeling coming up. When he's flagging at me, he hadn't done anything yet. By the time I got down the hill, he couldn't stop himself, and so right as we pulled off is when he pulled his shirt up, and he said it covered the inside of his his helmet, because it has you got the
The
visor.
face shield. Yeah.
It covered all inside there, went all down his
My
shirt.
God. Oh.
But he's like, I said, have you ever done this before? And he said, I've never done that before. But he said, I have never in my life felt the speed or the G-forces that you were doing on the track. So he said, I had nothing to compare it to. And so when you were out there, especially going down one,
Oh, yeah.
straight away into 1, 2 carousel, he's like, I've never felt anything like that. And so he said, yeah, I probably won't be visiting your car again. I'm like, yeah, probably not. But he was super nice about it.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, so that's what my
Wow.
plans are related to car stuff. So what about you?
ORP. Right?
ORP?
Yeah, ORP, April 18th for sure. We'll do V Club for sure. I will do I'll do at least 2 of the 3 ORPs this year.
Okay, yep.
I still have a credit for a TrackNet in America.
Oh, I didn't even think about those.
So yeah,
Definitely
those
doing
are
those.
$150. It's
Yep.
dirt cheap. It's great. And honestly, 3 20-minute sessions does not do damage to your car.
No.
Like the full day sessions we do,
Yep.
not damage to your car, but damage to your tires.
Yep.
They're just minimally worn. So I'll do a few of those. My goal is to hit. I won't do as many as you, but 4 or 5 track days. 5. Well, let's see. Probably 5 track days this year if I can do that. That's kind of my goal. No matter what my wife said, I'm going to do some track days. But I do want to do the autocross stuff. I at least want to hit that a couple times.
Man, we got to do at least the one in Pinewood.
Yeah.
We have to do that.
And I have thought about doing the roll races, not because I think I'm going to win. That's not the point of it,
Oh, in
though.
Bremerton.
In Bremerton, that was actually a lot of fun. My wife enjoyed going out there. It would just be kind of fun because
How long is it? Is it all day long that you're out there?
all day long. It's 2 days. It's a 2-day event.
It's a 2-day event.
Yeah, but the problem though, it's expensive.
Oh,
It's like for 2 days, it's like $225-$250, something like that.
how many runs do you get?
As many as you want.
Oh,
It's an
okay.
unlimited amount of runs.
How does that treat your tires?
Well, you're just going straight, so it's not left
Because
or
you don't
right.
like do burnouts before you start.
Well, I will because I want to do that for sure because I want people to see a Cadillac doing a burnout because they're not designed for it. Doing line lock and a burnout, I want to show people that it'll do it. Plus, I want the grippiness of it though.
But do you do that every time? Would you do
Most
that?
people do.
They do.
Yeah, most people will do it.
So would you go through a set of tires then in a 2-day event?
No,
Oh,
because
okay.
I wouldn't do a big burnout like the one I
Okay.
have on my YouTube page. I wouldn't even do one that big, just enough to get the tires a little bit hot and then
Okay.
go. But there's some people that don't even do that. But it's
Is it like bracket? Like because you say it's
No.
2 days as many as you
it's
want.
you basically walk up like if you're sitting there in your car, I'd walk up to you and go, you want to run? Yeah, let's run.
So it's a fun event.
It's a fun event. It's not a
Oh,
competitive
okay.
event.
Oh, it's not competitive.
No.
Okay.
Well, it's competitive, but it's not
but it-
you're not getting points or
Yeah,
money out of
yeah.
it. It would be one where, like, if I was said I want to race you, you've actually seen people like give people like car links, like,
Oh, that's my next question.
yeah,
is-
you go for 2 seconds and then I'm take off, or I'll give you the hit and then you go, and it's kind of fun to watch that. Like for you and me to take off, I would need at least 3 car links. Like let me go first by 3 car links or more, maybe 4, because you're going to reel me in anyways. But it'd be kind of fun to do that.
So you could like, hey, I'll give you one, and then if one car link was enough, then you say, okay, let's go 2.
Next time around, give you
Just
2.
so-
Yeah.
So you could just do a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, you can do a whole bunch of times, and you just randomly go up and pick somebody. Hey, you want to go? Let's go, and that makes it kind of fun because there's no real consequence from
yeah,
the
there
points.
is.
Well, no, I mean from a point system of I'm going to lose this event.
Oh, yeah,
No, there's
yeah.
no consequence there. There's consequence if you wreck the car.
See, that's like I'm not a big drag guy.
Yeah.
I've never like really watched drags. I don't really care about drags.
It's fun though.
It does look fun, and it seems like a cool thing to go do. But I've seen enough YouTube videos of people in the other lane
Yeah.
lose control.
I know.
And they shoot over, hit your car, and so what happens in that case?
Yeah, because you're not insured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're going to go after them for them to pay, and their insurance isn't going to cover it. So
You're not
now
going
you
to get
gotta sue
anything.
them.
You got to sue them. You're not getting anything out of
So
it.
that's the only reason. Like,
So for your I think I'm trying to think. I've seen Porsche GT3. There's the couple Ken that we met before. We were talking to them about the McLarens back at Griot's at one time before you got yours. That older couple. They had the McLaren 720S.
oh yeah, that's right.
Right. They've had the GT3. They had
Oh.
the Turbo S.
Yep.
And I've seen them out there with the GT3 RS and then the GT3 RS and the Turbo S. That Turbo S just dominates.
Oh, does it?
It just dominates in a straight line because it's repeatable performance. Every single and if they were competing, they'd win most of them. Now there was also the 1800 horsepower GTRs, the Nissan GTRs. The burnouts they make are massive. You'll see Camaros out there that are highly cammed, big tires. Man, it's just fun.
When LEs.
Not just, no, even SSs.
Oh.
Like these are built SSs
Oh,
that
they're
are built for drag race.
Gotcha.
And it's just cool event. So I want to do that this year, just to say
People
I did
can
it.
ride as a passenger.
Yeah. Alberto rode in one of the 1800 horsepower GTRs.
Oh, that's right. He told me that. I forgot.
He said it was absolutely scary and it was detuned.
You know, it would be kind of fun to go and watch it and ride in other people's cars, but man, I don't think I could do it.
I get it. I
'Cause
get it.
The one side, there's only wall on one side, right? The left side, there's no wall.
No, there's one on both.
Oh, there is.
Oh, there's one on
Oh,
both.
yeah, forget it.
So, like I said, the very first time I went out there a couple years ago to watch, there were 2 team cars that were racing each other, and one of them hit. There's apparently it's a very well known bump in the road, or a dip rather, and when you hit that dip, it unsettles the car.
How can that be on a drag strip? Like that's.
It's not a drag strip though. It's a former.
Oh, you're
It's
right.
a former airstrip.
It is a former airstrip.
So
you'd think they would fix that. Though.
You'd think so. So it was a Camaro. It was a Corvette and a Mustang, and the Mustang hit it, unloaded on the suspension, and when it comes off and resettled, it turned right and just T-boned.
See, that's exactly
it
what
T-boned its car.
So
You know, it's Pier.
The two team.
Yeah, the
I'm in
team
two
cars.
T-bone team.
Yeah. Now, no one was hurt. They weren't going that fast at the time, and they're full caged anyways. But
damaged.
still, damaged and ruined cars.
Especially if if it's a race car, okay, no big deal. I mean,
Oh yeah.
But if you're talking about your street car,
Or your fully carbon fibered car.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That'll be painful. So it'll be fun to do that. So I want to try that. But I want to do a lot of the cruises. Like I'm thoroughly enjoying getting up early,
Dude, I'm loving
going out on these great cruises. I want to get more people though.
We have to get more people. Well, hopefully as the weather gets better,
Yes.
you know, I've got several more people outside the club. Maybe we can get a couple in the club. I know people got to be dedicated. If
Because it's an early, it's an hour, sometimes hour and a half just to get to the starting point,
Yep.
and then the cruise after that.
But the people that go, like, you know, with the Bonds, they'll go out and do a cruise. And everyone talks about how amazing it is when you go on some of these drives. So, yeah, hopefully we get more people
Yep.
like Mateo.
Oh, Mateo! We saw Mateo at the
We did at
the car
Pacific.
show at Pacific.
Yeah, Luis and Maria.
Yep.
And Mateo were there.
Yeah,
Yeah, good to see them. Okay, then.
it's gonna be a good year.
It's going to be a good year. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to it.
me too.
I guess that's it.
I
Till
still
next
owe you.
time.
I still owe you pizza next time.
Yeah, that's on the
I don't know.
IOU. What,
Yes, I know you. Yeah,
what do they call that?
it's
Not-
IOU.
Is it?
Yeah,
No, there's another term.
I have no idea. I just go by IOU.
I can't think of it. Okay, with that.
With that.
Till next time.
Can't think of it.
All right, later.
Later.
Bye.